everyone! As you can see, I have a Surugaya haul. Ever since I ordered this one, I've been super excited to get it in the mail, and here it is. Actually, before I open it, I just want to show you guys how damaged my box came in. I know those mail people are throwing those packages everywhere. The entire box is damaged. And I guess they really like venting their anger out on these delivery boxes. I mean, look, where did these oil stains come from? It certainly wasn't from me. Like, seriously, it's half opened here. What am I supposed to do about that? Let's check to see if any of the items got damaged. Oh, also, I just wanted to show off my little setup here because I personally think it's cute, and I did add a few more stuff. I would have spent more time drawing stuff on the whiteboard, but sometimes I don't know what to draw, so I just draw random doo-doo stuff. But I like this lightning I drew, and based on what you see, this boxing is definitely Final Fantasy related. Also, I have my merch up here. This is what I have for now. I will add more later. Also, this is my second Surugaya video. I previously unboxed one, so here's a link to that video if you're curious about my first Surugaya haul. And for those of you who aren't familiar with this company, Surugaya is basically a secondhand goods store. When it comes to looking for certain items that you can't find on typical anime distributor websites, I totally recommend checking out Surugaya, simply because you never know what you might find. The only downside to this website is that, one, shipping is quite expensive because they only use EMS and DHL. So depending on how many items you get, be prepared to spend around $50 to even $100 on shipping. Don't go crazy over the items. You gotta budget a little sometimes. And secondly, if you do purchase from there, don't be surprised if you pay an international card usage fee because they will charge you like $2 or $3 depending on your bank. But either way, it's not bad of a website. I totally recommend it if you don't mind getting secondhand items. Now, without further ado, let's see what the first item is. So the first item is the Tiger and Bunny original soundtrack. I was looking for Tiger and Bunny merch, and the next thing you know, I found this one for like $2. That's why this website's so dangerous, because unexpected items end up in your cart. So this is how it looks when you open it. Hello, camera. We're hit with the cool first disc of the CD. I like how the first CD is pretty much a mirror with Kotetsu's hero suit logo on it. It's simple, but it's also pretty cool. It comes with 2 discs, and this one is the second disc. And just like Kotetsu, it features Barnaby's hero suit eyes this time. And I love the little illustration that it has at the end because it just shows Kotetsu and Bunny, and they're married, and it's just so cute, and it's just a great thing, and blah, blah, blah. They're married, okay? Oh yeah, it also has other scenes of the anime on the top and bottom. But Kotetsu and Barnaby are what really matter here. So the back tells how many songs there are on each CD. The first CD has 26 songs, and the second CD has 18 songs. So there are a total of 44 songs. And like every CD, it comes with a pamphlet. This is how the front looks. This is how the first 2 pages of the inside look. It has the name of all the songs, just like the back. And it also features an interview with the composer. I'm not even sure, but okay. It also includes a few scenes from the anime. It's so good. You guys should give it a watch. The second page features some type of bantering between Blue Rose, Kotetsu, and Barnaby. I believe it's from the episode in the anime where they were training with Blue Rose and stuff, dancing off and performing and blah blah blah. And for sure it features more scenes from the anime. Oh my god, we got some Barnaby fan service right here. And the last page of the pamphlet features the credits. And of course, everyone's favorite image. Kotetsu and Barnaby, right in front of each other. All they need to do is just, give each other a little smooch. And all that tension in the first part between them. And of course, the last page is the fictional city of Sternbild at night. It's illustrated very well. For a pre-owned item, this CD is in very good condition. Actually, it's in quite excellent condition to be exact. The other item I got was a cute rubber strap of Kotetsu and Barnaby from the movie The Rising. And OMG guys, this one is really, really cute. There's this scene in the second film, The Rising, where Kotetsu puts on this crab-like hat. And he's just, showing off to his daughter that everything's okay. He was just putting up a font. He looks so cute doing it. I mean, look at him. He's so cute. And we also have Bunny with a book, which depicts a legend from the movie. And it involves the crab head that Kotetsu is wearing. So I like that connection between the two of them. Kotetsu's just being silly, and Barnaby's just watching his husband be silly, like the little nerdy man he is. I love how the back looks too. It just has their little chibi heads on it with the Tiger and Bunny logo and the copyright stuff. I really love this keychain. Do you guys see what I see? They're married. Alright, come on guys. We just can't sit here and not think that these guys are not married. Like, come on. They're dressed up right next to each other, all tense in their suits. This is them, like, in the after party after they said their vows at the wedding. They all got happy with everyone, celebrated, and now these are the after party photos. If only that was the case. Anyways, this is a B3 tapestry. This one is, ooh. And B3 tapestries are pretty big. It's like pretty much the same size as this big whiteboard I have. So it's pretty big. Totally worth it. I really love this one. It's so beautiful. I just gotta find a place to put it. But anyways, I got this one because I had to. There was no what ifs or but them celebrating. I love that. All jokes aside, guys, Surugaya really has a good line of items. I never expected to find something like this on there. That's why I really like spending hours looking through anime toy websites or anime merch websites. It just comes with the hobby. Alright guys, the next item I got, I'm so excited because I love listening to CDs. And it's the Nier Automata soundtrack. Yes, I bought it. Pre-owned. It was obviously way cheaper than buying the brand new one. I might as well get the pre-owned one with the same thing for a cheaper price. It only makes sense when you're trying to be cheapo, but then again, that shipping really hurt me. So this is how the front of the CD looks. All the artwork in Nier Automata is simply beautiful. This is how the back looks. It comes with 3 discs. So this is how the first disc looks. It has our strong waifu 2B on there. And this is how it looks behind the CD. It comes with the pamphlet. Then CDs 2 and 3 have 9s and A2. I love A2. She's my real waifu. And this is how the pamphlet looks with 2B looking at the Forest King. The ex-Forest King, actually. So disc 1 comes with 15 songs. Disc 2 with 15, and Disc 3, 16. It feels like there's more tracks to the game when you're playing it, but it actually has a small amount of them. It would have been nice if they did include the instrumental versions of some of these songs. It would have added something, because I'm pretty sure most of the songs on this soundtrack do have the vocals on them. This next page has a message from the composer Keiichi Okabe with this beautiful factory illustration. Well, factories aren't actually pretty, but this illustration makes it pretty. And then this is just hilarious because the director Yoko Taro, his messages are just a bunch of gibberish. It's literally nothing. This guy's such a cryptid. I want to be just like him, but I don't think I'll ever be able to be like him. He's just unhinged. Then we have messages from the game designer and the producer. And then of course, we have the lyrics of Weight of the World in English and Japanese. And the last part of the CD, of course, gives credit to everyone that helped make this soundtrack what it is. And the best part is this illustration of a meal. Such a beautiful soundtrack. Let's move on to this next item, which is a Final Fantasy XIII clear file. For those of you who don't follow me on Instagram or Twitter, you wouldn't know that I am a big fan of Final Fantasy XIII. Yes, I am one of the minorities that loves the game. I seriously don't understand all the hate for it. But to each their own, right? Says the person who's hating on the recently released Pokemon games. But that dislike is for a different day. I was actually looking for the 13 soundtrack, but then I ran into this awesome clear file and I knew I had to snatch it and put it in my cart. And it was like the best decision I ever made because it's beautiful. It's illustrated by the one and only Yoshitake Amano. And I seriously love the cast of characters from 13. They just feel so real and human and relatable. And that's one big reason why I really love the game. And I love how beautiful they're illustrated. Just looking at them makes me so happy. And I like how this clear file also includes Sarah. Oh, by the way, Sarah's best girl. And so is Fang. Fang and Sarah, best girls of the 13 franchise. You know what, Vanille? I love you too. Oh, who am I kidding, guys? I love all of them. But Fang just hits different, okay? And speaking of the 13 team, I actually managed to snatch some small figures of them. They're called Final Fantasy XIII Elixirs with Trading Arts Mini. Hopefully I got all 6 of them. It says it comes with 6. It's weird because the title of this item says Elixir. It comes with the Elixir. But then the description says it doesn't come with the Elixir. So it was quite confusing. So it comes with these small boxes with the figures inside. And then it also comes with a pack of these empty boxes, which depicts the figures out of their boxes. But I honestly don't even know what these are for. I think they're to store the figures, or that's where the figures came in? The figure boxes came in? It came with like 6 of these empty boxes. I don't know if the actual elixirs that they were talking about were supposed to be in those empty boxes, even though the title did say it comes with the elixirs, but then the description says it doesn't come. I'm not gonna rack my head over this. Let's just see how crusty these look. Like, I've seen these figures before and I knew they're like kind of crusty looking, but all 6 of these were selling for like $6, so I was like, okay, I'm just gonna get some crusty figures. And I did. Bro, I got Fang first. Heck yeah. I love her so much. She's like one of my favorite 13 characters for sure. And you know what? She doesn't look as crusty as I thought. Of course she's wrapped in plastic like every figure thing that I get. You know what, guys? I lied. She's crusty. She does have a paint stain on her face. The good thing about these is that, yes, their boxes are open, but they're brand new. So that's really awesome. I got them brand new. For pre-owned stuff, I guess the original owner never actually opened the boxes. Oh my god. You guys, I am so sad right now. I just found out the elixirs were sodas. They have long expired by now. But I mean, look at them. These are so cool. Oh, heck yeah, they have Sid. Wait, is that Sid? No. Bro, they don't have Sid on here. Why don't they have Sid? They don't have Sid? Well, at least they have Chocolina. Oh my god. So you're telling me I missed out on these sodas? Or energy drinks? So this is the box they came in. This box was the energy drinks. Wow. I'm so sad. I like how they gave me the box, but it really has no meaning if it didn't come with the soda. Even if it did expire, I wouldn't mind having the can. Anyways, this is how the figures look. You know, surprisingly, even though they do have a lot of painting issues, they're not bad at all. In fact, they're very well detailed. And for the price that I paid for, it was totally worth it. I mean, I got all this. I got the elixir boxes without the elixir for like $6. I think even less too. But it felt more because of shipping. And you know what? I just saw on eBay that these are going for like $60. And I got them for this good price. I swear I'm really winning today because of Surugaya. I'm really happy how these actually came out. Like I mentioned earlier, Fang does have a smudge on her nose. If you overlook it, she's finely detailed. And all the other team members are too. Of course, these figures, because they're so tiny, do have their tiny flaws. But overall, there's really nothing to complain about, especially for the price and for the quality. The details of these figures are really cool. I'm just like, what? How is this even possible? Who knows how long it took to paint these? Even the weapons are finely detailed, like, dang. They really went all out with these figures. I guess it's a good thing that this series is, hated on, because that means I get these things for a cheaper price, right? These figures did take a while to put together because, you know, I had to put some parts into their respective little holes. And don't get me started on putting their feet on the little base that they come with. I totally gave up on putting Fang and Snow on their bases because they have little holes on their feet and they're just too troublesome to deal with. But the good thing is that they balance well and they don't really need the base to balance them out. So it's fine. Snow's details, really fine, really nice. Love them. As for Hope, I did have trouble putting his foot on the base, so I kind of just like left it as is, kind of lifted up. And it's funny in the back. It looks like his shirt's lifted up because I had to put his waist into his lower torso part. so it kind of left that like open skin gap. It's funny because it looks like he has a little belly. Saz was literally the easiest one to put on the base and to put his parts onto. Thanks, Saz. You really are a chill character. Honestly, he really made the game for me. He was so funny. Vanille wasn't difficult to put together either, so she's another win for me. As for Lightning, she also has the same problem as Hope. It was hard to put her foot into that base as well. Her face, though, does look kind of crusty because her hair details don't look very rendered. But either way, she still looks pretty cool. And despite that paint stain on Fang's nose, her details are awesome as well. One of the coolest things they did with her, though, is how they managed to get the lassie mark on her arm. They just did a really good job putting it on. Overall, these figures are pretty good. I'm not really disappointed with them at all. At first, I thought they were gonna be crustier, but in fact, I was wrong. I really love this game. There's so many reasons why I love this game. And another reason why I love it is because of this soundtrack. The 13 soundtrack is really one of my favorite in the Final Fantasy franchise. Masashi Hamauzu did such an amazing job with the soundtrack. Like, I'm literally always thinking about the soundtrack and how amazing it is and how much I love it. A lot of places are selling the soundtrack for like $30, but I was all like, you know what? I'm gonna try Surugaya, and the entire purpose of this haul was to obtain this soundtrack, which I did, and I got it for such a good price. So I'm always winning here, aren't I? This is how it looks inside. By the way, all the items I'm showing, they all come pre-packaged in like a plastic packaging, just if you're ever interested in ordering from Surugaya. They do package very well. The outer cover of the box is a little bent, but I mean, it's a pre-owned item, so there's really nothing that's surprising about a little damage in a pre-owned item now. So this is how the pamphlet looks. It's so beautiful with lightning on the cover, of course. And here's another illustration of her sitting down. So it comes with 4 discs. Disc 1 has 19 songs, Disc 2 has 22 songs, Disc 3 has 22 as well, and Disc 4 also has 22 songs. And I'm so glad that I have the ending song in Japanese because I don't like the ending song in English because that one does not match with the vibes of the game at all. I don't even know why they included that last song in the credits. The next page in the pamphlet is Masashi's message to the listeners. And then we have another message from the director. Look at Sid right there. I miss Sid. Why'd they have to do him so dirty? Then, of course, we have a message from Yoshinori Kitase, who plays a lot of roles in the Final Fantasy franchise. Oh heck yeah, the other pamphlets have the lyrics to the vocal songs. Then it has the lyrics of the credit song. And then finally, at the very end of the pamphlet, we have the credits of all the musicians and the composers, and everyone that played a big role in the soundtrack of the video game. First up, I just want to show you guys the entirety of the CD case. The graphics just look so amazing. We have Snow and Vanille with their Eidolons. We also have Lightning with Odin. Then we have other parts of the game which look so cool. I really love these illustrations, they're so beautiful! And this is how all 4 of the CDs look. It's numbered 1 through 4, and I just have to look at the pamphlet to see what songs are in which one. And then at the end, we have this beautiful CGI illustration of the main characters of the game on Pulse. I can't wait to listen to this soundtrack while I'm driving. That's literally why I bought it. Sorry, Final Fantasy XIII haters. I actually ended up getting the 13-2 soundtrack as well. And it's beautiful. It has lightning on the front, and then it has Kaius on the back too. And these are interesting soundtracks because they're interestingly wrapped. It comes with 4 discs, and it comes with the original soundtrack special DVD. I have no idea what that is, but I'm gonna find out. But first, this is how the first disc looks. It's all fancily wrapped in this cardboard cover. And then when you open it, it's kind of like a loose CD in a way. Like it's still in like a case, but it's also not in a case. It's fancy, but also not what I was really expecting because it has lightning on the front. And then the back of the box has like an illustration on it. Oh, Valhalla. This is how they all look out of their boxes. The second disc has Sarah on it. The third disc has Noel on it. And the fourth disc has Caius on it. And this is how the special DVD cover looks too. And then on the side of it, it has Mog's crystal and Mog's magical staff. So disc 1 comes with 20 songs, number 2 comes with 19, 3 19 as well, and then disc 4 comes with 20 songs. So there are a lot of songs to these CDs. I'm ready to jam out because 13.2 has a really awesome soundtrack. So this is how the pamphlet looks, which was with the special DVD. So the pamphlet illustration is really beautiful with warrior goddess lightning in Valhalla. And then when you open it, here we have a beautiful illustration of lightning. Why is she so hot? And then here we have all the discs with the name of the songs. And then we have the illustration of Sarah and Noel with Caius. And then the next few pages is an interview with the composers of this soundtrack. And the rest of the pages are pretty much lyrics to the songs that have vocals in the soundtrack. And here are the credits. And yeah, that's it for this one. Since I got the first 2 game soundtracks, I might as well complete the trilogy and get Lightning Returns too. It only makes sense, right? 3 is better than 2. Unless you're third wheel like me and don't actually like the number 3. But I digress once again. This is how the 13 soundtrack case looks. It looks really fancy. It came in like a special case. It makes me feel fancy. And within it is another CD case, and this is how it looks. The back is cracked a bit because, well, this is a pre-owned item, so yeah. It's still in excellent condition though. Now the real question is, will they play correctly? And like the other CDs, this one also comes with 4 discs. The discs are pretty plain in terms of design, but I mean, they're still nice and simple. There's really not much to say about these discs, but embedded within them lies beautiful music. It also comes with a pamphlet like the other ones. The first disc has 19 songs. The second one has 19 too. The third one has 22 songs, and the fourth one has 14 songs. So compared to the other soundtracks, this one has the least amount of songs in it. But I mean, if you're keeping a story going on for so long, maybe you get tired of composing. There are lyrics included with the songs that have vocals. And then we have the composer's message. And like every other soundtrack, we have to give credit where the credit is due. What came with the soundtrack is slightly disappointing compared to the other 2 that I got, but I mean, it's still nice. I like the outer fancy case it came in. Overall, the 13 series has a very strong soundtrack in all 3 of the games. So yeah, that was my haul. I hope you guys enjoyed the CDs as much as I did. And I'm really happy with my figures and my tapestry and my blah blahs. And yeah, for the most part, this was a CD haul, which I'm happy with. And I got them for a great price too, because if I had gone all these CDs new, it honestly would have cost me double for what I paid for. So I think I ended up coming out with a good deal after all. But that shipping always hurts me. Don't forget to give me a follow on Instagram at the moment. As of this recording, there's this whole fiasco going on with Twitter, but you know, I'm just gonna sync with it, whatever happens. So if you don't know where to follow me on, I'm always on Instagram, so yeah, give me a follow, and we'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!